Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is all about how I grew my hair. It's been highly requested on my Instagram, so I hope you guys that are coming from Instagram enjoy this video. And if you're only on my YouTube, I hope that you enjoy the video as well. So these tips that I'm going to be telling you guys today are pretty much the realistic version of how to grow your hair. A lot of videos, I actually used to watch the videos on how to grow my hair, and I stopped watching them because it was a lot of stuff that is kind of just like want in one ear and out the other. So hopefully in this video it'll inspire you guys to basically have patience in your hair growth journey. Currently I do have my hair in a wash and go, but as you guys saw from the thumbnail, my hair can get pretty huge, and if you guys just have been following me for a while, you know that my hair can get huge and then it shrinks all the way down. Like I have massive shrinkage. 4C hair. Hashtag. Oh, hashtag is first. Hashtag 4C hair. So the first tip for how to grow your hair is to treat your hair like a newborn baby. So what I mean by that is when I'm doing my hair and I'm dealing with my hair, everything is super gentle. Like I'm not rough, I'm not tugging around on my hair, especially when I come to a tangle. Now my hair doesn't tangle that bad, but when I do come across a tangle, I'll add more conditioner to the spots and work it through, taking strand by strand out of the little knot so that the least amount of breakage and damage happens. Also with styling my hair, it's a very slow motion, but not in a sense that it takes me forever. You don't want to cause more damage to your hair from the way that you're handling it. Now this is like you either are with it or you not with it, but one thing that I've learned along those lines of treating my hair like a newborn baby is that I don't really use combs. For a while I was using a detangling comb, and then I realized my hair was coming out like a lot in the comb. Like I could see it. It was just like massive clumps. So then I went back to finger detangling, which is what I used to do, and I didn't get nearly as much breakage and shed hair. That could be something that you try to do. I'm on a hashtag, however you do hashtag, I'm on a hashtag no comb journey, and it's really helpful for the growth of my hair. The second tip is to keep it moisturized. So moisturized meaning both your scalp and your hair strands. When your hair is dry, it definitely can cause way more breakage than if your hair was properly moisturized. So always making sure that you properly moisturize your hair on styling day. I don't mean like constantly piling day after day more products on your hair, because sometimes that can weigh your hair down and kind of clog your hair strands as well as your scalp, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that it's happily moisturized and not like clogged. So you don't want like excessive product buildup. Moisturize your hair enough on styling day so that it withstands the amount of time that you wash your hair again, whether that's every week or every 2 weeks or however much. I mean, some people even wait a month, which for some people that does work. So listening to your hair is another tip, and knowing when is a good time for you to wash your hair and when it's not. That's something that helps a lot with the growth of your hair. Actually, that's probably the number one tip, is to listen to your hair. I didn't even write that one down, but yes, listen to your hair. So we're moving on to the third one. Listen to your hair, because your hair will tell you way more than what any video will tell you on YouTube. Everyone on this earth hair is different. Even if it looks the same, even if me and you have very similar textures, it is absolutely not the same as far as how often it needs to be moisturized, how often it needs to be cleaned, or whether that's a deep condition, and being very open to making changes into your routine if your hair is begging for it. So yep, that's the third one. The fourth one is keep it clean. When your scalp is clogged with product buildup, it's kind of hard for it to thrive and prosper versus a clean scalp. Having a clean but moisturized scalp is super important with the growth of your hair. And again, that is all listening to your hair, whether you need to wash it once a week or every 2 weeks, because what you also want to do is make sure that you're not overwashing, but you do want to make sure that it is a healthy balance of making sure your scalp is clean and moisturized. Like those both go together, clean and moisturized, so that your hair can prosper and grow into the long lengths that you want. All right, the next one, I think it's the fifth one. Is it the fifth one? Yeah. The fifth tip that I have is to develop a routine. So when I originally cut my hair and I went natural, I would just kind of go with the flow. I would wash my hair whenever I want it. And developing a routine is very, very important when it comes to growing your hair. I mean, it's almost like a plant. You don't want to water your plant once a week for like 3 months and then all of a sudden only water it once a month, not unless that's how the plant grows. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to develop a routine so that your hair knows when it's going to get washed, when it's going to get moisturized, when it expects those extra nutrients that products give you. I mean, it just helps with the overall health of your hair, and I really think it was like a major thing for my hair growth. You probably noticed in this video that I'm not really saying when I do things and how often I do things and all of that. This is pretty much very general, and that's because I don't want you guys to get blinded by, okay, I want to do her routine, I want to do exactly that, and I want to get results, because it's all about listening to your hair. And I mean, I keep saying this, it's all about listening to your hair. The next tip, stay off social media. Not literally, I mean, as I film this video and it's on social media, I say stay off social media, not literally stay off social media. Try not to fall so much into like the trending things like greenhouse method or all of these different methods that are all over social media. They may work, but sometimes like going back to what your mom used to do growing up when your hair was thriving and not really focusing on all these new trends and all these new methods really can do wonders for your hair. And just going back to the basics. Also, with the stay off social media tip is comparing yourself to other people's hair journeys, which is very easy to do when you're seeing somebody that just cut their hair in January and already at shoulder length in April. A lot of hair growth is hereditary, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to get your hair to grow that fast. On my thumbnail, I even posted 2 photos that were very different dates from each other. I mean, not everybody's journey is super fast, and I think that's very important for people that don't have that experience to have someone that they can kind of watch and develop that patience with the growth of their hair. Make sure that you do well for your hair and it will do well to you. And my last tip with that is patience, and I kind of just said that. Make sure that you're gentle with yourself and don't beat yourself up about it. Hair should not be something that we stress about, especially not growth, because a lot of it is we stress about it because of how other people and how fast that they're growing their hair. So I really want you guys to kind of focus on patience and being happy with whatever stage you are currently with your hair growth, and that itself will allow for your hair to thrive and grow a lot more. When you're nice to yourself, things positive happens. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any tips that are on the same lines as being gentle with yourself and all of that, I would definitely encourage you guys to leave them down below. Everyone needs a little inspiration or push every now and then, so if you have any positive things to say, make sure you leave them down below. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel as well as check out my previous video, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.